London Minds and Money, welcome ladies and gentlemen, 2017, and with me here is now a very special guest. I'm really happy to have him here, Frank Holmes from the US, from US Gold, one of the top-notch experts and fund managers, and we want to talk, of course, about precious metals, the markets, and what is surprising in 2018. Frank, welcome.
It's good to be with you again.
Yeah, great to have you here as always. And we were just talking about a lot of gold presentations here at Minds and Money. So what's going on there?
I think there's just media is just so pervasively negative towards gold, even though it's up almost 12% in US dollars this year. And even though since the past 17 years, it's 2 times the better appreciation than the S&P 500.
Well, that's a lot, I would say.
Yeah, so long-term or short-term, double-digit, double numbers are phenomena, but they are negative. So I think that it's very compelling slide presentations of why gold's going to trade higher and the gold stock should rip. I think the GDXJ, this rebalancing really hurt the junior gold stocks.
Absolutely, yeah.
5 billion went in for over 12 months and 3 billion went out in 2 weeks. And it's like getting punched by Mike Tyson and your ear bit. You don't heal quickly.
That's right.
But it sets up a stage for phenomenal values. And so when that happens, it'll be a surge. The other part that's really fascinating is Bitcoin and Ethereum. And is it hurting gold? No, it's hurting the overall stock market because in my speech was crowdfunding is outside of the restrictive regulatory. The regulatory world is so restrictive that the number of brokers are shrinking, the number of brokerage firms are shrinking. It takes 2 days to open a brokerage account, but to open a Bitcoin account at Coinbase in the US that are opening 50,000 a day is 2 minutes.
Wow, that's really fast.
Not 2 days. So the millennials are more quick to go and trade these ICOs and rather than IPOs, initial coin offerings. So there is a big shift. And unless we get streamlining of securities regulations, that this ICO market will continue to grow. And you're seeing more people say they should have it in their portfolio along with gold. It's not get rid of gold.
No, definitely not.
But it complements it. So owning Bitcoin, owning Ethereum, and when you look at Genesis Mining out of Germany, it's the biggest in the world. 4 years, these guys have made billions of dollars in revenue. They're the biggest source in the world, and they partner with us with a company called Hive Blockchain Technology. And that's gone from a $30 million investment to almost $1 billion. And we're the only place where you can buy a public stock that mines coins that are virgin coins. There's no anti-money laundering problems because we validate transactions and we get paid brand new coins.
That's important, yes.
So it's become the way to basically diversify your portfolio.
Fantastic. So you would say this, let's say I would call it, Bitcoin trend, HOS, whatever, $10,700 I just saw it is today. And what's your thinking? Can Bitcoin go to 100,000, to 1 million?
I think that smart money is thinking $40,000. There's a rule called Metcalfe's Law. And as more people start to use the service, it goes up exponentially. So if Coinbase, which is the biggest in America, has 50,000 new investors a day, but there's only 10 million Bitcoins in circulation. It's not like the government printing money $1 trillion easily. This is capped at, it's going to trade higher. And the fact that you can buy Bloomberg, Tesla cars, Subway, you can go and buy so many different products and services with your Bitcoin or your Ethereum, it's going to only grow.
Okay, wow, that's interesting. Aren't you in fear that, let's say, the governments start to regulate the whole Bitcoin market? Because for them it must be a threat.
But you see that they keep trying to regulate, all they do is create bigger pools of dark money. That's the worst thing they can do. And the millennials, they don't have the attention span to open in a bank account or a brokerage account in 2 days or 4 days. They don't want to wire money and find out it takes 3 days to get there. On Bitcoin, it's there, no counterfeit, in 10 minutes, it's done. And the fees are a lot less. So I think there's a big shift. I think that most of those countries are going to try to embrace digital currency. Just like even Russia, Putin's coming out with his own cryptocurrency. you're seeing this evolve, and the Chicago Mercantile Exchange is partnering with the London for the Royal Mint to create basically like a gram of gold cryptocurrency. Okay. So it's only going to grow.
Okay, fantastic. So aside of, let's say, the Bitcoin rush, what might be the most surprising metal 2018 in your view?
I think silver. I think gold goes to 1,500, and I think that silver, all of a sudden, there's this massive surge.
And why?
Because we have a strong global economy, and silver is also used for industrial.
Yeah.
And every time gold has this X% move over a Y period, then silver rockets way past it. And so it's been lagging.
Yeah.
But we have strong PMI, Purchasing Manufacturers Index numbers. And anytime you have strong PMI and strong copper prices, the other real strongest metal that for your portfolio, I would be copper. Because with all this digital currency, Tesla cars, you have to have copper. And my favorite junior spec is Copper Bank.
Ah, okay. Wow, that's interesting. From Gianni.
Okay. Because it gives you so much optionality for a very small market cap. And when they move exponential. They don't move slowly up. They trade, and then all of a sudden they surge. And what happens in the copper prices when copper runs to $4, then all of a sudden these stocks go up 4, 5, 10 times.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he's very frugal. Every dollar is a prisoner. And so I think that he's one of those stocks that could be a big surprise for the penny lover.
Okay, perfect. And in the silver space, what is your favorite there?
Well, there's some of the little juniors, but I think I really like the silver precious. I think silver Wheaton is a big stock portfolio. It has the highest revenue per employee in the world. The highest. $27 more of revenue per employee than Goldman Sachs.
Oh, wow, that's a lot then.
Yes, they do $27 million of revenue per employee. Goldman's $1 million. So you got to think of
slight difference, I would say.
And any rise in silver prices, they increase the dividend. They have this cloud of a tax thing they have to resolve with the Canadian government, but once that gets resolved, I think the stock doubles. Okay,
fantastic. Frank, thank you very much. It was a great insight, and let's see what happens 2018. I really hope you're right with silver, because I love silver too.
Hi-ho!
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was Frank Holmes from US Gold, and you heard it. Bitcoin maybe to 40,000. That might be one thing. And also silver and copper are his big picks for 2018. So we'll see what happens. Check it out. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from London.